In the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 9, Solomon writes, "To give instruction to a wise man, and he will be still wiser. Teach a righteous man, and he will grow in knowledge." When one begins to grow in wisdom and in understanding, as long as he continues on with the same mentality and the same desire to grow, then he will increase his learning and be still wiser. But growing in wisdom is a process that continues throughout one's lifetime. This is why Solomon makes the statement in Proverbs 14 and verse 18, "The naive inherit foolishness, but the sensible are crowned with knowledge." There are two groups of people that we find in the world around us who lack understanding. There are those who desire to gain understanding, as we see in the word sensible, but there are also those who have no interest in understanding, and those are the ones who are described as being naive. Those who remain without knowledge will inherit foolishness and receive the consequences that come with that. But those who are sensible and apply themselves to understanding the will of God will be crowned with knowledge. In Proverbs 14 and verse 33, Solomon says that wisdom rests in the heart of one who has understanding, but in the heart of fools it is made known. Once we have understanding, we are told that we will obtain when we pursue it according to the Lord's will. We will acquire wisdom as well, and once we acquire it, wisdom will rest in our hearts where it will be manifested in our daily lives. In the same way, the fool's lack of wisdom will also be manifested. In the second part of this verse, the King James Version says, "That which is in the midst of fools is made known." However, though, there is a promise that we will learn if we seek to learn. The book of Proverbs also teaches us that there are some who simply will not learn. Let's notice some of the reasons for this. Solomon states that wise men store up knowledge, but with the mouth of the foolish, ruin is at hand, Proverbs 10 and verse 14. Again, those who act wisely will gain knowledge. However, if someone will not quit talking and revealing his own mind, as Solomon addresses in Proverbs 18:2, then this person will not learn, because they are not stopping long enough to listen. A scoffer seeks wisdom and finds none, but knowledge is easy to one who has understanding. This verse talks about one who seeks wisdom but finds none. And though we have already noticed how the desire to learn is essential, desire alone is not enough. One may claim to desire wisdom and will therefore seek after it, but if he is a scoffer, then he will have no regard for the instruction that would lead him to acquire wisdom. Therefore, though he seeks it in some sense, he is not going to obtain it. Solomon says that the wisdom of the sensible is to understand his way, but the foolishness of fools is deceit, Proverbs 14 and verse 8. Foolishness deceives one into thinking that he is actually wise. Foolishness is presented as wisdom and is regarded as such by many in the world around us. Yet Paul said, "For the wisdom of this world is foolishness before God," 1 Corinthians 3 and verse 19. In this state of illusion in which one believes that what is foolish is actually wise, he will not listen to or learn something that is contrary to the wisdom that he already knows. This is why Solomon says, "Like legs which are useless to the lame, so is a proverb in the mouth of fools. Like a thorn which falls into the hand of a drunkard, so is a proverb in the mouth of fools." The proverb delivered by the wise counselor is able to help the one who has understanding. However, the fool, though he may know the proverb even to the point of being able to repeat it, he will not gain any benefit from it. It is not that he does not know it, it's in his mouth, he's able to speak it. It's that he does not understand it and cannot apply it properly. To him, the proverb is as legs to a lame man. Though he has them, he cannot use them properly, if at all. As he seeks wisdom which is pleasant like a rose, he comes away without the rose, but only the thorn stuck in his hand instead. And the reason? Because he lacks understanding. He will not acquire wisdom, and the vain pursuit of it will only bring harm to himself. Friends, we thank you for joining us for our program today, and have a blessed day.